Hi guys! So I'm going to a convention in a few days and I need to make Hot Pants' cream starter from Stipple Run, part 7 of JoJo's. And I'm going to make it the same way I made my microphone from Mermaid Melody. Yeah, here's like an update on it. This is not actually, like, the paint didn't chip off, it's just the wall because I propped it up against my wall and literally the paint of the wall attached to the Mod Podge on it. So yeah, but it's still very, it still works. But yeah, basically I'll link the video for this in the description, and I also got this from my costumes. I'll link that also in the description below. But let's get started. So first, you're gonna want to get cardboard, and I got this just from the post office. And also you want this part, the little holder thingy, so you can see how big it needs to be. Yeah, so just go measure that out real quick. I think this is good. Yeah, but now that you have the shape that you want, just go ahead and make a couple copies of it. Okay, I just got done making the second one. And I just want to say, like, don't worry about it being kind of wobbly or whatever, because the paper mache will fix that. But another thing I want to say is that this cardboard is so thin. Look at it. It's so skinny. For this one, I only had to do, I think, like 3 or 4. I don't remember. Not many. Because the cardboard was like this thick. But this one, the cardboard is so thin. So get thicker cardboard than this. I just cut out 8 of them, and it's still not as thick as I want it to be. Like, it's almost as thick as the microphone, but it's not. But that's fine because I think she has like grips for where her fingers go, so I think I'm going to glue the whole thing of what's it called? Craft foam around it, and yeah, that'll add, like, I don't know, something to it. Okay, came up with this. Basically you just, like, here you cut the pieces of cardboard out like the same size as the top part, but you make it just a bit smaller with each layer so that it, like, when we wrap it all up with craft foam, it'll, you know, around. And also repeat that for the bottom section. But remember, for the bottom section, you only want to cut it right here on this side, not on the rounded side, because we'll wrap the craft foam around it and then it'll stop here. And I forgot to mention that for the bottom part, I only made 2 little extra things, and for the top I made 4. And now you're gonna glue it all on, and you know, the edges, they might not be, like, of course they're not gonna be round, but, like, you can fill it in with hot glue if you want. Okay, so I just glued it all together. I'm not, like, too thrilled about the shape of it, but you know, it's fine. Also, this is very important. Make sure it actually still fits the holder. So my fingers, they're dirty because of the glue, but you're gonna want to create the, like, nozzle thing. It's not, like, perfectly round. Yeah, so just make sure it, like, it fits, and then you're gonna put, like, you know those, like, black coffee straws, the little ones? Yeah, that would fit really nice right there. But yeah, for this one I would recommend hot glue. Okay, so here it is. It's crooked, of course it is. But yeah, there's, like, the little thing I was talking about. Thank goodness I had one of these around. And now just, like, measure out more craft foam, and then we'll, like, wrap it around here. And she has, like there's, like, a bunch of holes in it, and then there's, like, the finger grip thingies. It's gonna be a whole lot of, like, measuring, and I'm not good at that, so wish me luck, and good luck to you guys too. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys how to do this because it can be kind of tricky. So first, like, okay, I messed up. I was gonna make the top one, but I made it, like, it was too not wide enough. too short, however you want to see it. So I turned it into the little one. And what you're gonna want to do is like wrap it around, measure it, yeah, and then cut it, and then draw like the circle here that's supposed to be there. And then take it, and then you're gonna want to draw on like those little like rectangles that she has. Hang on. So I just measured out every 5 millimeters a little line, and then you're gonna want to connect them into little rectangles and then cut them out like so. But just kidding, they're actually ovals, not rectangles, and they are farther up. They're not in the center, so remember. And also, it doesn't matter if they're perfect because the paper mache will kind of hide your mistakes. Okay, so I just finished the top part. I did it the same way I did the bottom part, and then I just measured again every 5 millimeters and just cut out holes and little ovals. Don't worry about everything being like kind of wonky because, as I said, the paper mache will hide any like imperfections. Also, I forgot to mention, yeah, just like make the like, oh my gosh, the thing. There's only like 3 holes for the fingers. Yeah, but make that. Okay, and here I just glued on this stuff. I just used a normal glue stick again. And I feel like you can fill in these gaps here with hot glue. I'm gonna do that later. But yeah. Next up is paper mache because we want to clean up these edges. But I guess it's not necessary. You can just like spray paint it or paint it with like normal paint now. But yeah, I'm gonna go in with paper mache. And if you want, you can also add like a button here or something, but I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. And I trimmed the top a little bit right there. And I also just realized that this entire video is not filmed horizontally. I am so sorry. To make the paper mache, you wanna just take half and half, so half flour, half water. I used half a cup of flour and then half a cup of water, and yeah, this is it, not mixed yet. But then you also want paper, and you want to like shred it up first into like manageable pieces, so not too big, not too small. The sun. Yeah. I want the consistency to be kind of like pancake batter. So yeah, this is about right, I think. If you want, you can also add maybe more water. But yeah, whatever works for you. This part is where you really have to trust the process. Don't worry if it's really lumpy. We'll fix that later when we sand it down. And also I suggest working section at a time, so you can sit it down somewhere. Yeah. Okay, I covered the entire thing in paper mache and already sanded it down. So yeah, this part fell off, so I had to glue it on again. But yeah, now cover the entire thing in matte Mod Podge. This is what I'm using. I forgot to mention this earlier, but make sure you paint it all around with white. Yeah, it looks very crusty. Make sure you sand it properly and coat it with Mod Podge properly. Okay, and this is the finished product right now, but just paint the whole thing in gold and then add like dark brown or black, like, what is it called? Dry brushing, and then HP and these little things at the bottom, and that's it. She's kind of crusty. I don't know if I would recommend doing the paper mache, but yeah. You can also add a coat of Mod Podge on top of this, but I'm just gonna leave her like this because I think she's fine.